Hello, it's day 102, and I want to talk about fat feet. Really, I'm talking about beauty standards. But anytime I talk about beauty standards, I feel like I have to put a disclaimer out there. I don't know if it's just me, but I've always viewed beauty and beauty standards through kind of a capitalist marketing lens. For example, to be beautiful, you're trying to market yourself to the widest audience. You're trying to hit most of the points that people consider beautiful so that you can reap the benefit of being a beautiful person in society, right? You don't really want to corner a niche market when it comes to beauty because niche markets tend to be small. You want to appeal to the widest number of people that you possibly can. And if you don't fit a certain beauty standard, this is true for men and women and anybody, really. If you don't fit the beauty standard for what you're supposed to look like, you have to try to find somebody who's going to excuse you from that. I use the word excuse because that is what it feels like. If you're a woman and you're fat, if you find a person who enjoys your fatness and will deal with your fatness to be with you, that person is excusing you in a certain way. Society will look at you differently because now you have a relationship. Therefore, somebody wants you. Therefore, you have a greater value than if you were just a single fat person. And naturally, I'm not complaining because I'm the ugly girl, okay? I'm just saying this is the way it is. There is a huge difference between a French supermodel, okay, and me sitting on the couch after work in my sweatpants, okay? There is a huge difference, and I don't think anybody can deny that. There is a lot of pressure to be beautiful. There's a lot of pressure to conform to certain beauty standards. You see it everywhere in advertising, here on YouTube with the beauty YouTubers. You see it out just in the general public while people follow trends, and you can see trends grow and die as decades go on. But there is one beauty trend that was not imposed on me, okay? It's one beauty standard that I just sort of made up for myself. And that is insecurity over my feet. I do not know why. There is no reason I should be insecure over my feet, but I worry that my feet are too fat. It is now summertime when people are wearing a lot of sandals, and I got my sandals out too, and I tried them out. And I hate the way that my feet look in sandals. As the day goes on, my feet swell because I'm a huge woman, and the sandals strain in such a way that it looks like I've tried to shove a sausage into some fishnet stockings or something like that. It just doesn't look good. Now, is there anybody out there who's really paying attention to my feet during the day? Is there anybody out there who specifically looks at my feet and says, ew, that's gross? I don't think so. I don't think that is the case. I think if somebody were thinking that about me, there's a lot of other things they would complain about before they finally got to my feet. But for some reason, my feet probably bother me more than any other part of my body. I'm aware that I don't fit beauty standards. I'm aware that I probably never will. That's not going to stop me from trying to lose weight and get more fit just for my own personal benefit. But the thing with my feet, I don't think that you really lose weight out of your feet, do you? Again, I don't know. I've fluctuated in weight quite a bit in my life, but usually it's going up, it's not going down. So I can't really remember what my feet have been like in the past, you know what I mean? But the fact that I'm so insecure about my feet really does drive home to me that there's really nothing I can do about how I fit into society. Okay, not to sound like the Joker right now, but I do not think that I think I've been on the outside for too long, and I think it's made me weird. So I think that if I ever were to magically slim down to a perfect dress size and start doing my hair and makeup the way that it would be on trend, I still think that I would struggle to fit a beauty standard because I don't think that I have the practice to do it. I think it would be like a culture shock to me if I were to suddenly find myself being attractive. I don't think I'm in danger of that anytime soon, okay? But it is something that I think about in terms of fitness and fatness. Not that it really matters.